Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Product Talk. As you can see, today I have with me a few bulbs that you might be interested in using in your home. So the first one on the left is the Eveready 27 watt CFL bulb. Over here we have the Wipro LED bulb, which is 9 watts. And over here we have the Eveready CFL bulb again, but this is only 15 watts. But on to my right you have the Philips CFL bulb again, but this is 23 watts. So what is the difference? Obviously there is a lot of difference among these bulbs when it comes to wattage, but there are some other details that I would like to present to you guys. So first let's take a look at this Eveready 27 watt bulb, which is white light. And when we talk about the pricing, these bulbs cost about 325 rupees each. So this is 6500 Kelvin is the color temperature, and usually on these boxes on the outside they mention how many of these incandescent bulbs are equal to one of these when it comes to talking about the light output. There is some mercury used in the manufacturing of these bulbs, so you need to be really very careful, and you should be environmentally conscious when disposing of these bulbs. They should last for more than a year, but then you never know. But on this product right here, we can clearly see that this LED bulb, which fits into the normal bulb holder, has a life of 15 years, and this comes from Wipro. So when we look at the 9 watt LED bulb, each 9 watt LED bulb costs about 240 rupees. This is non-dimmable. There is no UV and infrared radiation that is coming out from these bulbs when you use them. And so this color temperature is equivalent to the cool day white light. You have some information over here. You can pause the video and take a look at it. So a 9 watt LED is equal to a 15 watt CFL, which is this, and a 9 watt LED is also equal to 75 watts of an incandescent bulb. Let's take a look at how the bulb is on the inside. So obviously this is how the bulb is. Wipro, the brand that makes these bulbs, and then you have the information here. It's made in India. So that's how the bulb looks like. Kind of gives a very bright light. It's worth taking a look. Let me set this aside. And on this product, which is the Eveready 15 watt, the same as the 27 watt, but this is just 15 watts, kind of smaller in size, but you get a AA battery with this. So how much does this bulb cost? So this bulb costs about 185 rupees. Again, presence of mercury. For those of you who are environmentally conscious, dispose these bulbs carefully. So at the bottom of this box, we can see that 1 watt is equal to 5 watts of an incandescent bulb. So when you're using a 15 watt, obviously 15 into 5, this is equivalent to a 75 watt incandescent bulb. Let's set this aside. Now we come to the Philips Tornado, which is 20% bright. That is what they say. The color temperature is the same as all of these three, which is cool daylight. And they say that this 23 watt bulb is equivalent to 125 watts. So, well, this thing is a bit debatable, but then again, there is no way of measuring it all by ourselves at our homes. So this bulb has a life of 6,000 hours, and if you use it for a certain amount of time every day, which is 3.3 hours on a daily basis, this bulb is going to last for 5 years, and they have some features mentioned over here. And it should be noted here that the bulb comes with a mention of a PF. It has a high power factor of 0.85. Now, what is power factor and how does it affect you? How does it affect your household when you're using a bulb of a high power factor? Obviously, none of these bulbs over here mention the power factor, but Philips does it. I'm going to get back to you as to why power factor is worth considering depending upon the circumstances. So how much does this bulb cost? This bulb costs is about 305 rupees. So kind of expensive, but then it comes with a high power factor. So what is power factor and how does it affect you? So the higher the power factor, the better it is if you're powering up your house using batteries. By that I mean if you have inverters at home, you would always want to buy a Philips or any other brand which has a high power factor like Philips. So with a high power factor, this bulb is not going to induce a lot of load on your inverter. But this bulb, let's assume that this too is 23 watts, comes with a lower power factor, maybe about 0.5, unlike 0.85 over here. This is probably 0.5, let's assume, and this is going to affect your inverter. It's not going to last long. The battery is going to run very fast if you're going to be using this CFL bulb instead of this bulb which comes with a high power factor. So that's about it. That is something that you need to consider when it comes to power factors. Otherwise, you can just go ahead, buy a CFL bulb that suits your needs. In most places you can try out the bulb yourself. I can open this and show you how the bulb looks like, but it's just like any other CFL bulb. Depending upon the size of the bulb and depending upon the light output, you can make a choice, but that's about it. These are some of the options to consider when it comes to CFL lighting and LED lighting. And so that's about it. Make sure you follow me on Facebook and also on Instagram, where I'll be doing instant and live reviews which are instant, quick and informative, just like this review. So thank you for watching. I hope this video helped you out, and I will get back to you in another video.